Okay, well, in my last video, I looked at Shepherd and Woodward, and I ended up on the High Street, which is where I am now. And I'm going to, it's Saturday, so I'm going to do what I did on a previous Saturday and walk around the city centre looking to see what people do. What do people do all day too? Drinking coffee at Taylors. Waiting for buses.
You paid £1, but
All I know is to go through the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Enjoying the sun. Looking down the High Street.
Yeah, tall.
Let's go up here and see whether anything is happening in Broad Street today.
it's kind of similar like my mum and dad.
I'm thinking you for the advice. Maybe we'll go to Munich now.
This is Turtle Street. Apparently so named after a twirling gate that used to stand in the street, but that was demolished.
And so they're saying we had 1,000 bags this morning.
This is an Oxfam bookshop. Colourful display.
Go over this
this side. He doesn't think there's more space.
I can see Trinity
No.
in the distance, and it looks as though they've removed signs of their rebuilding. Main gate. Expertly crafted chocolate drinks. Sounds good. Pancakes. Ooh. Well, there is something going on. What a surprise. It looks like a... now, I recognise them. They're the people who provide the stalls and the organisation for the market in Gloucester Green. The one that I interviewed the Hungarian food seller at. So they've obviously been hired to do a market here. Let's go. There's more stuff down there, and I can see a Greek flag. Looks great. Now this will either be a food market or a craft market. It smells like a food market. I remember eating those things when I was staying in Salamanca. A big cup of chocolate and a piece of what's basically fluted fried dough to dip in it. What's that? Elderflower liqueur. Trust. Healthy dog food. Biltong. scan the QR code. You know you
And
want
then
to.
are you, do you take one of our cards? We have an online business. Thank you
Hand-drawn food and drink illustrations by Cam Hodgkinson, including one of a jar of what's either Britain's most loved spread or Britain's most hated spread, depending on your taste buds. Marmite. Cut out of Oxford. Dogs deserve better, it says on the dog food stall. I know food manufacturers pack far too much carbs into humans' food, but is that really true of dog food too? And if so, what about cats? Stones, menus. Asian food. There's something about those stalls. They all have the same sort of signage. They're all part of something called Feast Street. Whatever that is. Now, I know what's going to happen here. Even though I have no control over the music, and I don't think I'm particularly keen on it, YouTube will throw up a copyright violation notice telling me presumably that I should have found some way to disable what the guy was playing so that it wouldn't pollute copyright on my video. That's nice, looks very colourful and healthy. I think I've seen them at the local market in Gloucester Green.
Yesterday was... Yeah.
Bossway beer, that's worth supporting. Sun hats. Not sure what this is, candy floss. More sun hats. Dinky little ice cream store there.
Got one in popcorn.
Diablesse.
This tastes like bakewell tart.
I just heard her say that it tastes like Bakewell tart.
No, that is this one. This is spiced orange ginger.
£30 a bottle.
You have to have that one. You also have ginger and sliced orange. That needs to be cold, and I need
Just random toys, I think.
Hi.
Hi. Pokemons, if that's how you say it. Middle Eastern stuff, Turkish delights, olives, no olive oil. Baklava.
Sweet. Sweet.
Wooden grind and annulment of his marriage with Catte Street.
So she singles out our three men, Grandma. I need to go.
Do you have a QR code?
What, for social media?
Yeah, in case anybody wants to. I'm doing a walking tour,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so
this is
I don't know whether you can scan a QR code off a video, but I'll let them give it a go
It might be able to.
because your stuff looks nice.
This is an internationally award-winning elderflower liqueur. It's,
So what is it? Is it alcoholic?
yes, it's 20%. So it's it's the world's best floral liqueur. We won that at the World Drink Awards.
Right.
About 4 months ago. We make it with only wild elders that we pick from the woodlands and hedgerows from our family farm. We're based in Stratford-upon-Avon.
And what sort of floral? I know nothing about floral liqueurs really. What sort of things does it compete with?
So, well, I mean, it's in the sort of elderflower liqueur world. I'll probably basically do a Saint-Germain, but we're much nicer. It tastes a lot much nicer than Saint-Germain. So you can drink this on its own, which is unusual for a liqueur. Mm-hmm. So we've done some clever things with the sugars to balance them out.
Right.
And then actually one of the most popular ways to drink it is the Hugo, which is Prosecco simple.
Drink it
as a cocktail, an easy to pour cocktail.
Right.
It's the Hugo, which is our take on the Italian classic. It's
it sounds wonderful.
Prosecco, some more freshly squeezed lime and mint.
Wow.
Okay, and on a hot day like David said, large ice cream as well. But we make it with a neutral grain spirit, which is allows it to it'll pair well with other base spirits really well. So like a gin or rum or tequila, whiskey, that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's a variety of different ways to drink it, and we explore the world of cocktails on our social media, and then also if you do Instagram, Or actually, if you're at Silverstone next week, there's a Diddley Squat are doing a cocktail masterclass, and actually William is the mixologist there.
Right.
And he's doing some cocktails for them with some more in it as well.
Oh, cool.
And the Diddley Squat
Okay.
ingredients.
How much are these?
So today the small bottles are £17.
17?
200 mils, and the large bottles are 35 mils. That's 700.
Would one drink it on its? I suppose
You can drink it on its own.
You'd run out too quickly, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we just like a little bit of ice.
Right.
I mean, you should be drinking responsibly.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. But yeah, it can be drunk in a variety of things.
Oh, that's great. Let me scan those for anybody who's interested. I don't know whether you can scan a Q. Whether they can scan a code.
They can always find us on Instagram and Facebook. It's @drinksandmore.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much.
Would you like to try some?
Do you have some?
Some sample?
Oh, yeah. No, I've got your question. What I said.
Thanks so much. Sorry. That's pretty good.
Excuse me. Hello.
Where do you sell from?
So we have an online store, and then we're based in Stratford, so we've got a retail presence there.
In Trafford?
Stratford upon Avon.
Oh, sorry. Stratford.
Yeah, so Stratford's about an hour away from here.
Yes.
We don't have a local retailer in Oxford, but I know there's some there's hospitality. There's the Greyhound in Armington, is it? Which is just outside Oxford. We're sold in there. They sell us actually as a Hugo, so that's a Running and Prices pub. We're in a few of Running and Prices. They service us as a Hugo.
Well, thank you very much, and I have to say that's great. Thank you.
Cheers, thanks so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello, sir.
Well, that was superb. Elderflower liqueur. Very rich. Surprisingly rich, because the main elderflower products that I've consumed before are firstly elderberries and secondly aqua libra, and none of them have the depth of taste that did. For me, £17 is a bit much for a small bottle like that. I could see myself knocking it back in one go, but it's wonderful stuff. Okay, well, there's one answer to my question, what do people do all day? They drink elderflower liqueur. I wish I lived in a country where you could get it on tap like water.
Or?
That, as I've said before, is a cafe and exhibition space for the New Bodleian Library, and it's obviously popular unless these people are just using the steps to sit on. Oh.
Like the mountains.
Right, well, I'm now on Parks Road. And I think I'll go up to the Natural History Museum and get myself a horsebox coffee. The name of that liqueur, I think, was something like Saint Mare or Saint Maur. And that reminds me that once when I was staying in Edinburgh, I went to a local market there and had a chat with a stall proprietor who sold something called Care No More, CAIRN O''MOHR. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it the correct way for Gaelic, but in English he's sort of feeling as Cairn O'More. And I also don't know whether this is just a clever pun, because after drinking enough of it you didn't care no more. I mean, you didn't care anymore. The most wonderful products there was strawberry champagne. They also sold oak leaf champagne and I think one or two other fruity ones. But I do recommend Cairn O'More's strawberry champagne. I hope they're still going. There was also a stallholder who sold soap you can tie into a rope, and this was very odd stuff. It was translucent and a bit to the hard side of slimy, and you would sort of form it into long strings and then tie it in knots, and it would harden. You could pull it through itself and get it into various weird shapes, and then it would harden into those shapes. Don't know whether he's still going either. I hope so. And I've also just remembered that a third person sold venison haggis, which I've not seen anywhere else. And I hope he's still going too.
You can't push each other.
Here's the museum. Okay, so I'm going to get myself a coffee. Actually, no, I'm not going to get myself a coffee because it will take too long. I'm going to walk round to Taylors and get myself a coffee. So there's William Butterfield's polychromatic brick marvel, Keble. Go down Blackhall Road, going along the front side of Keble. Going up Museum Road. going up Blackhall Road. Going past the back of Keble and what used to be the Maths Institute. Remember, as they say, what happened to the dinosaur. I did, and look what happened to me. Giles Church. Coming onto the Banbury Road. St Giles Choir Rose Garden. It looks as though they've removed all the old growth. Shame. Last year they let it stay for much longer. Now on St Giles. Could I have a cappuccino, please?
Cappuccino.
Yes. Nice.
C'est une manière de promouvoir ton domaine d'activité, de dire ah oui, si tu veux prendre des cigares, travaille pour la
Right, and what should I do next? I think I need to go back towards the city centre.
Once we know... You're going to buy a tent? I was thinking, I can see if I can follow.
Going down St Giles. There's the Eagle and Child, and I'm guessing that it still hasn't been refurbished. Nothing. Another Oxfam bookshop. And I'll go by a route that I haven't used before. This is going towards St John's Street and then south. So, there was a Yarnsey in Summertown which I showed round about the time, I think that, yes, it was about the time that I did the Summertown market, and there's another Yarnsey here, so that's where I'm stopping. I'm on the corner of Gloucester Street with Beaumont Street, and the Ashmolean is over there. St John's College is over there, and Worcester College is over there, and that is a Yarnsey ox. I'll see you next time.